Welcome back to our art studio. This week we're going to be looking on the element of design space, or spacing your picture. I've got a piece of paper and this is all the space that I have to create my story. So I'm going to start with something that's going to be in the background, and I'm going to use some purple, and I'm going to cut kind of like a mountain range way off here in the distance. That's going to be my background. Now here in my background, I want to add a little bit of detail, like some snow or something that's up here on the range. You could use crayons or chalk or whatever you have that you might want to put in a little bit of details and color. Now that I have something going on in my background, I want something that's going to be taking up the space that's here in the center. So I'm going to use another color paper, and I'm going to cut it. Let's see, which way do I want it to go? I guess I want it to go this way. And this is going to be my middle ground. And I need some kind of a detail up here in this middle ground. Okay, now I have mountains in the background. I have my middle ground with a castle I put up here. You can put whatever you want to in your picture, but this is in this middle section of your picture. And now I want to think about, what do I want in the foreground? What do I want in the front? So I'm going to have a person. So I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to kind of plan. Person's going to have a head. And it comes off the head with some shoulders. The arms are going to come down. And then the body comes on down. And I'm going to have some feet. Now that I have my little person planned, I'm going to cut it out. Okay, now I've cut out my little person I'm going to have up here, and I'm going to give that person some personality. Do I want it to be a knight and give it a shield and a sword? If I make it a knight and I have my knight in the foreground, and I have my castle in the middle ground, I have my mountains in the background, what is that knight going to be doing? Maybe I'm going to create a dragon. Maybe it's a fire-eating dragon. So now I've got something in the foreground, middle ground, background. If I didn't want a knight, maybe I'd want a princess. And instead of having this as a fire-eating dragon that I'm going to fight, maybe this is a princess's pet. And maybe I'll put a leash on it. And she's taking this pet for a walk. You can decide what you want in the foreground, middle ground, and background. When you make up your picture, glue it together.